Hey everybody, last night I got the score of a lifetime. Found him on Craigslist, got a hold of the guy right away, and was able to pick up 14 170 watt solar panels that were never installed. They actually were blemished. I don't know what they want to call blemish, but there's a scratch or two on them. I paid $350 and it comes with 7 mini inverters. So in my book this is a huge score. More to come on this whole situation. All right. Well, hi guys, we're actually on our journey. I haven't talked to you guys in quite some time. We're about, I don't know, 2.5 weeks into leaving our place in Ben Lomond, California. And today's project I am squeezing in after working at Jennifer's aunt and uncle's house, putting in a gate post. But I am going to be installing solar panels, and they're going to hang off the side of the bus. They'll be removable, and so far I've got 1, 2, 3 eye bolts with a 1/2 inch black pipe running through it. I'm going to cap one end and use a race pin for the other end, drill a hole and put a race pin so it can be easily taken out. So from there I'm then going to put eye bolts through my solar panels. I'm going to try to squeeze 4 of them on here and then run the wiring up through my utility closet area where my water heater and refrigerator are at. And what I have is micro inverters on these, so 2 panels, 1 micro inverter, another 2 panels, and another micro inverter, which converts the solar power to 240 volts AC. Normally it's, I think, 35 DC. Then I'm going to go into an inverter charger, use the AC directly during the day when the sun's on it. If it's cloudy, of course, pull it from the battery bank. And then from the inverter charger, obviously charge a battery bank. And I may end up getting a backup little small Honda 2000 or something similar for backup cases if I have numerous days with cloudy skies. But I've actually got 14 solar panels, which equals 2.3 kilowatts. So I don't think I'll be hurting in that area, but we could end up in some cloudy areas where I'm not going to be getting a whole lot of sun. Partial sun with that many panels may work, so I don't know. We'll find out as we go. So I'm going to do 4 on this side, 4 on the other side. That'll be 8, which will leave me 6 panels that I have to find a home for, and those will probably go right up top on the roof. Not sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I'll keep you posted. All right, bye. Hey guys, working on the solar panels this morning. I've put my eye bolts in the top, and they're going to go up top here. So I'm going to see how hard it is for one person to get a panel up there. If it's too difficult, I'll just wait till Jennifer gets home, and we'll go from there. But well, we're gonna see. Hopefully it's not that hard to put up with 2 people, because I have a feeling it being a little bit wider than it's supposed to be, I may get some trouble from the highway patrol or something. So we'll see. Worst case scenario, I just take them down when if I was to get pulled over. So anyway, all right, we'll try it out. Well, hey guys, I did manage to get the solar panels up myself. Definitely a 2-man job. It got them up there, but it was a struggle. I am going to have to put, I noticed on my holding pipe, or for lack of better terms, like the curtain rod, I'm going to need to put 2 more eye bolts. I've got 3 up there. I'm going to have to put 5, so split the difference in between, and that should work out pretty good. It's rigid enough, but there's a little bit of flexibility in that 1/2-inch pipe, so I definitely want to sturdy it up a bit. And then down along where you see the lower 2 red stripes, probably where the lower upper red stripe, so the 3rd stripe down, there's going to be a ratchet strap. I'm going to put some hold downs on each side and then span it with a ratchet strap, and see how that sturdies everything up for transport. So, all right, I'll let you know the progress. Okay, hey guys, well, it's been a while since I've done a video. We are officially have lived in the bus for a little bit over a month. It's now October the 11th, so about 5 weeks in the bus. No huge mayhem or anything, no mishaps. Refrigerator wasn't working properly. I ended up having to get a new board for the refrigerator. It's a 3-way gas AC/DC refrigerator. Finding out on the internet that tends to be a problem quite often. There's a 3rd-party company out there called Dinosaur Electronics, and they make the circuit board, which is pretty much universal for all of these 3-way and 2-way refrigerators. Followed the instructions, which were really good instructions, and did it under the light of a flashlight because the days are getting shorter here. And popped it in, and the refrigerator's been on and working since. So definitely a good investment. I actually think I'm going to order at least 1 more of those boards, and we've got a camper parked right next to us, and the guy's got the same problem. So I have a feeling that it will be quite common with these refrigerators, and it would be nice to have one in case ours goes down again, or if I end up in a campground and somebody needs their refrigerator fixed, it's another source of income for us. So probably a good investment for us. But anyway, the main topic of this video is this is going to be part of our solar series. I did talk a little bit, or I posted some pictures of our solar panel install on the outside of the bus. I still have another 10 to install. 10 or 8. I think I'm going to go with 8. I think I'm going to go with a total of 12 panels. That way I can run them in series and parallel coming into my charge controller. And with that being said, I haven't unpacked this yet. I did open the boxes because they're big staples. But this is a Outback FlexMax 60. 60 standing for 60 amp charge controller. The great thing about this charge controller is that it accepts various input voltages, DC. It's nice. It's aluminum, all metal, nice soft touch buttons, so on and so forth. The great thing about it is variable voltages, so I can bring my DC in at, let's see, my panels are 35 volts a piece at max, so 70 is 140, so 140 volts DC coming in, and it will then lower that to charge my batteries, which I'm going with a 24 volt battery bank. I actually picked up 4 6-volt golf cart batteries at Costco yesterday. I plan on getting 8 more. As you can imagine, though, they're pricey. My thought process is, I mean, a lot of people like to go with lithium ion and so on and so forth. With lithium ion, I'd be able to get 1 battery for what I paid to get 4 of the lead acid. Right now we're kind of in a strange place with battery technology, and my thought process was, I'm going to spend $1,000. I'm going to get a dozen batteries to make a pretty substantial battery bank. And the kitty and dog are in the background. I don't know if you can see them having a good time. My thought process is, over the next 4 years, probably the lifespan of these batteries that I'm buying, 4 to 5 years, if I properly maintain them. Within 4 to 5 years, the price of lithium-ion batteries or some other new technology that we don't know of yet will be out and will have become affordable, or at least comparable to what I'm paying now for the lead acid. And so I didn't want to go hog wild and get the lithium ion. So that was my thought process. I think it's pretty good way to look at it. So lead acid it is, $1,000, pretty big battery bank. So I'm down with that. Beautiful. I'm really excited about this piece of equipment. I also got a 3,000 watt pure sine wave inverter. These are the cables that connect from the battery to the inverter, or from the batteries, yeah, to the inverter. I haven't taken this out either. Both of them, I'm going to give credit to, were packed extremely well. I had bought a inverter charger and had to send it back on Amazon. It came in a box. It was about a little bit bigger than this, and it came in a box that was, I don't know, 3 times the size of the piece of equipment, and it had pillow packs, bubble pillow packs. Well, the thing came and it was beat to crap. You know, where you mount it, the flanges where you mount it were all curled and bent up. There was a scratch across the top. It was from a third party, so I can't really blame it on Amazon. But I do think they need to tighten up the reins a little bit on some type of procedure for, if you're a third party and you're selling something, there needs to be some type of packaging standards that are met, because it was a big pain in the ass. And it was over $500 of my money out for 2 weeks. So I couldn't order a new one. We're working on a budget, so it kind of put us in a predicament. So, you know, just a little disappointment there. But this, I read a lot of reviews. It is a Chinese item. Unfortunately, our monetary situation isn't going to allow us to buy a top-of-the-line inverter right now. These things last probably 3-4 years. By then, we'll be in a situation where we're going up to a bigger system or whatnot. Whatever it may be, we'll replace this. But this was reasonably priced. I think I paid $250 for it. It's got good reviews. Not 5 stars, but I think I was in the 4.2 or something like that range. It's a 24 volt, 3,000 watt inverter. It should be more than enough for what we're planning on doing. Won't be able to do the air conditioner off grid. Most RVs don't. That's kind of a no-no, because it just draws the power so quickly. But that's fine. Main thing is we've got a 24-hour run with the fish tank. All of our lighting is LED. Oh yeah, we picked up a gas stove, camper gas stove, and a microwave, which I've installed both of those. We got a propane up and running so that our refrigerator can go either on electrical or propane. And today later I'm going to be hooking up our hot water. So everything is coming together. I mean, we are kind of living under not so ideal situation, but it's definitely livable. It's definitely a mess in here right now. But we're going to go through, and we're just kind of still getting the hang of this. We kind of jumped into it, and we've got a lot of stuff that we don't necessarily need, a lot of stuff that needs buttoned up. But it's definitely coming along, and definitely livable. We've got a routine going, and yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited about this. This should be able to power everything. I'm going to, we're not working this weekend on the deck, so I'm going to try to get a nice piece of plywood, mount these things in a nice arranged order. I need to get a couple switches for solar array in before it goes into the charge controller, and then I'm going to have a switch from out of the charge controller into the or from the batteries into the inverter. There's going to be a few switches in there, just basically to separate components, and there's going to be circuit breakers to prevent overloads and all that good stuff. Yeah, and then I've got I bought a bulk wire for the solar panels. I have to run from the roof down into the bus. I've got a temperature probe for the batteries that hooks to the charge controller. It helps it maintain its logarithm to determine how to charge the batteries and all that good stuff. It's a little complicated. I fully don't understand it yet, but I'm learning more and more every day. A bunch of solar wire connectors. I got 20 males, 20 females. A couple tools that you use with those, and then actually a pretty nice crimping tool. I found this online. It does 3 different sizes. So not only will I use that with this solar project, but nice little addition to the toolbox. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Is it Science Tech? So yeah, pretty cool. I'm rambling, so I'm going to stop this video, and we'll talk to you guys soon. I'll continue some footage on the solar project, and I'll get you guys up to date. All right, thanks. Bye. Hi guys. Working on the solar system today. I've finally got all the components, well, at least most of the components, so that I can get a partial system up and running. I don't think I'll get that done today. It's quite a bit. I have to get some switches and stuff like that, but this is going to help me get a list of stuff that I need as far as switches and fuses. That's pretty much all I need. Switches, fuses, and wire. As you can see behind me here, I've got 4 6-volt batteries. I'm going to get 8 more, and I'm going to use a 24-volt system. I bought a 24-volt inverter, which I'll show you right here. It's not the top of the line, but it has really good reviews. So it's 24-volt, 3,000 watt. And I've got the Outback charge controller, FlexMax 80. I originally got the FlexMax 60. Started reading in their instructions and realized that I had too many panels, too much input for the smaller charge controller. So I had to send it back and get this one. Still waiting on a refund on the other one. It wasn't clear on any of the websites, so I was a little disappointed with that. So if you are planning on getting one of these, go ahead and go through your the manual online. You can get it as a PDF, and it explains everything. I didn't know that was available. Shame on me. But and then we have the 4 solar panels that are installed earlier, and then I'm going to put 6 across the top and then 4 on the other side like this. Scratch that. Actually 4 on top and then 4 on the other side. So that's it so far. We're going to try to get it up and running, and with just the 4 batteries, and then at a later date get more batteries. Alright, that's it. Thanks.